Well guys, it is the KEOSTER here, KEO, bringing you my update tonight, and today. I've decided to go for a wee bit of a different background setting because it's kind of a nice day here, so I thought why not, and just change it up a bit. But first thing I want to do is, for this update, it's my 14-month post-op update from gastric sleeve, VSG, everyone, and I'm feeling good, and it is... it's a good time. We're in May, the end of May, 30th of May would be my 14-month surgiversary, and things are going well. But I just want to do make a little alteration here. I'm going to take these off. Ain't in the library, folks. I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to put on this for a little style and profile, and we're going to put on something else as well. So I'm going to put on these, baby. Oh yeah, feeling good now, dudes. So the KEOSTERS here. I'm here and I'm feeling good, and just want to maybe touch on a few things on this update. It's been good this last month. I've lost another about maybe 5 or 6 pounds over the last month. I've now got 13 stone 2 pounds off. I'm down to 19.3, which is great. And you know, it's been coming down a lot slower, which is okay with me. That's okay. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm feeling very happy with it all. Back in a different gym now. I felt my personal trainer had been pushing me a bit too much at my stage of the game. It's very different for someone with VSG. My stage of the journey, it's all about come to a stage now where you're losing maybe 2 pounds a week or something. You should be happy with that. Maybe it alters a wee bit from maybe to 3 or 4 some weeks. Maybe just lose 1, like 1.5 last week I lost. I'm happy with that. So having lost so much, trying to maintain trying to get down another couple of stone now, try and maintain under the 17 stone mark. Between 15 and 17 I always said was my kind of goal area. Not going to give myself as I said before, not going to give myself a little short goal so that I've put up a bit of weight and I'm out of goal again, so that's a good thing. So feeling good with that. Training's going good now since I went back. I'm not killing myself. I'm just going in, getting active, and not going to a personal trainer now. Just going in and doing my own thing in the gym and feeling good about it. Bit of cardio, bit of weights, back to cardio at the end of the session. That's what my usual plan is, and that's good enough for me at this stage. Maybe over time I'll build it up again or whatever, but I'm quite happy at that. I find big respect and a lot of good time for the guy who was personal training me. No bad feeling there as far as I'm concerned. I just said that I was quite happy to leave, go somewhere else if he was going to be putting too much pressure on me, and that's what I did. I was just quite happy to move on and go somewhere else. It's actually where I'm working now, so I'm able to go to the gym now after work, which is a good thing. So that's a very big deal for me. I know for a lot of people, and most people just get to the gym after or before work, but for me, in my personal life, my own way of going, the way I feel is that is massive for me, because I've, in the past, like say a year and a half ago, I never would have thought that I'd be at the stage where I'm able to do that. Leave work, go straight to the gym, have a good session in the gym. It's a really good achievement for me. It's a big deal, if you know what I mean. So that's positive. Other things, I'm obsessed with eating eggs. Eggs are one of the greatest things you can put into your body. That's a well-known fact. Protein is key for me. There's 7 grams of protein in each normal-sized egg, so that's positive. That's a great thing. So eggs are a massive thing in my diet, and I'm kind of obsessed with eating them now. I sometimes eat them for 2 meals in the day, which is massive. That's a great thing. Other than that, other things that I'm going to touch on. Just for anyone out there that's on the fence, that feels like they don't know, embarrassed about getting this done. Why would you be? You're saving your life. You're making your life better. Everything's good like that. That's all good. As far as I'm concerned, why not? Stop sitting on the fence. Go look into it. Get it done, dudes, because that's what life's all about. Looking after yourself. Looking after number one. And everyone around you will be happy about it too, because you're healthier. Maybe with me, a lot of you might think, well, he gets a bit over the top. Maybe he's getting a bit full of himself. I'm not. Absolutely not. I'm just making the most of the good times. I'm trying to be the best I can be. I'm trying to enjoy life. I'm not being big-headed and just being me. And I know I call myself the KEOSTER and all this stuff, but it's all just a bit of fun. For me personally, it's just my way of having the crack, being fun and really enjoying it and really motivating myself. You know, that's just the way I am. That's just the way I tick. So if I couldn't do all that, if I couldn't post about the stuff on Facebook, or if I couldn't use social media or YouTube to really put it out there and show how proud I am of myself and how much of a battler I am wanting to be with us, I'd probably give up after a month, because I'd get no buzz out of it. I'd be getting, as an entertainer, as someone who loves the media, loves entertainment, loves doing all this stuff, I tend to be the kind of person who needs that to fuel my adrenaline and to fuel my motivation. You just have to, maybe some people can't understand that kind of mentality, but that's just the way that I am. And I'm the KEOSTER, and you're not, so you don't obviously maybe understand. But anyway, other than that, it's been a good journey. Things are going good. Other than that, I think I've had my bad points for this whole thing, this journey. Some bad points, very few, not enough to say, oh, I regret getting it done and all this. I don't feel bad enough to that extent, but I do feel some of the bad points are maybe I've it's the dumping syndrome. I've talked about dumping syndrome before. I definitely get a lot of that. Maybe sometimes 2-3 times a week I would be very, very, very sickly. I would have cold sweats, feel very weak and stuff. I have to take my vitamins every day. I've got another thing now they give me in, when I was away, I got a plate, and I got tablets. I got calcium tablets, a plate, and I got one of them wee cards that from the WLS guide, the online weight loss surgery guide that's based in England and American. There's Americans, English, and Irish on the site, and other people from other countries. And it's a really, really good thing, a great thing. It's very hot here, actually, but it's a really good thing, and it's really, really cool to be able to, have that in your life, that support online. It's such a massive thing, all the support. Some people I've met on it. Chatted to a woman named Sue last night who got the gastric bypass. She said she got it revised from a band to a bypass, or I think it was a bypass or something like that. And she's been doing great, and that's great to hear that. Them kind of stories. I was chatting to people who got the surgery done a while back, and they were asking my advice beforehand from around here, and they were, all worried about it at the start. And I says, this is the greatest opportunity of your life. For me, it's been 14 months, and look how much I have off since the last 18 months since before the pre-op and that. I went from 32.5 and I'm now down to 19.3, and that is awesome. And I'm not big-headed, I'm just saying that is an amazing, epic journey, and I'm just being honest about it, and it really is. And a lot of people might think, oh, I'm over the top and stuff, but I am here to motivate people to take the journey I took, make it happen, get to live the life. And I'm doing this now, but it doesn't mean I don't have big muscles or nothing, but it comes from within. It's a pure inner strength that I've been able to go so well at this thing. So I'm going to do this. I'm feeling really, really strong with the inner strength, really, really strong, and that's a massive thing. That's something. The confidence has went, and it's a great, great achievement for me. And things are good. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And one thing I will say, anyone out there, I've said it already, I just want to reiterate it. So proud of you if you're taking that step and you want to help yourself. If you can do it without the surgery, all the better. But if you can do it with it, and then you can work on it over time. I'm only a year or 2 months out. Maybe down the line, a year, maybe 2 years, 3 years down the line, I'll be struggling. I'll be Maybe I'll put up a bit, but I'll never get to the stage where I'm going to let myself put up more than a few pounds without really going at it again and really bringing it back. And that's what it's all about. You have to persevere. You have to take really, really fight for the right. You know what I mean? Fight to survive. It's survival of the fittest in this life, and I'm learning that big time. I'm learning that we have to be so supportive of each other. You know, there was a referendum in Ireland there last week, and then the yes one, it was about the abortion and all the different things around that. I personally, my heart said no about that. I had to say no, but you know, I could understand every point of view. I think life's all about understanding everyone. I think life is all about coming together and helping each other, and it's not about hating people because of this and that. I messaged a few people after that whole thing. I was a little vocal on Facebook and stuff about that whole thing, and I shouldn't have been, but I just believe in what's right. I believe in what comes from the heart. I believe in all this stuff, and maybe I say too much sometimes, but like, isn't it better to be a good character and to say something, you know, and not regret it, rather than, you know, it's better to say something. And a good friend of mine says yesterday, actually, I was talking to him and said, it's better for you to say something and beg for forgiveness than to say nothing and then regret it and stuff. You know what I mean? But I respect everyone who went for the right, or went for the yes. I think everyone went for the no was right, but anyway, we won't get into that. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as my journey goes in this, the gastric sleeve journey, 14 months down, feeling super. I just want to maybe touch on a few little things now, a few little positives. For one little positive, actually, before I get into, I'm going to do a little segment tonight on this episode called 5 Things. But the first thing now I'm going to chat about is bones. Like, my bones are coming through a lot. I can notice bones. I can notice there is a good bit of loose skin. I have to admit, I've got a bit of loose skin, arms and stomach a good bit, legs, thighs and that. But I notice with my bone structure and stuff, I notice it coming through a lot. Muscles are starting to show a bit. Stuff like that is nice. It's nice to have that. I'm really feeling proud of that. Other than that, 5 Things segment now. I'm going to talk about a few things. I don't know if I'm going to remember all 5 right now, because I'm not looking at my notes or nothing. I'm just trying to memorize this. But one thing is the 5 things was 5 things that I'd done to try and lose weight before the whole gastric sleeve surgery thing came up. And this is going back. So crash diets, like the Lipotrim diet, the other diets that I've tried, Celebrity Slim, all these crash diets, I really tried them and was doing well on them for a long time. Like I mentioned before, I lost 8 stone on Lipotrim one time. Stuff like that they've been short-term big things for me, but there's always, when it goes back on, and you feel terrible and everybody's, you know, feeling sorry for you and stuff, and it's just not a nice thing in life. But I find that a lot of the stuff that I've tried, like crash diets, weren't the way to go, and I learned that over time, and now I've learned it long term. You have to really, the mind has to be right, the mind frame. That's why we got the psychologist help and stuff before the surgery and all the rest. But my mind frame now, my mindset with food and my mindset with exercise is really, really good. That is one of the biggest progressions with this whole thing for me. It's massive, absolutely massive. So that's pretty cool for me. Otherwise, other than that, I think not understanding all about protein and carbs and the veg and salad and stuff, not being so clear about that in the past would have affected my progression as far as losing weight in the past. The kind of Weight Watchers and Slimming World used to do them all the time, used to try them, lose maybe half a stone or a stone, then go back to my old ways, because there wasn't good enough mind frame control there with it. I think it's a massive thing to make things right up here before you can make things right in the rest of the body. That's a massive thing. Other than that, not much else to chat about today, folks. 14 months, feeling great. It has been the KEOSTER, and I'm really feeling good tonight. Feeling good today. It's daytime. But if you're watching it tonight, or another night, I hope you enjoyed the episode, or webisode, whatever you want to call it. But it has been good. And now down to 19.3 as we speak, and going down, baby. And I'm feeling super. And it's good to be alive, brothers. So yeah, that's it. It has been me, And I'll chat to you all later for my 15-month post-op next month. Don't know what I'm going to do for that, anything special or different, but sure, we'll see what happens. But for now, KEOSTER over and out. Woo, baby! See you later.